Good morning, Guardians. The Hijabi Gamer here, and it is Friday. How the time flies by. It has been a great week. It's Friday. Zur is in the tower, brought to you by, of course, you know it, the Corpus. We always bring you Zur. He doesn't, why is he wearing all those cloaks? It's to hide his Corpus gear, alright? I shouldn't be telling you this, but I figure at this point you deserve to know that yes, Zur is in the employ of the Corpus. Obviously, I'm wearing Darvo hoodie. Why would I be playing Destiny and wearing Warframe stuff? Anyway, putting all of that aside, you can see we're in the tower, all right? And just the usual reminder, this is Destiny 1, which means Zur is only in the tower for 48 hours. Well, if wherever he is. Right now he's in the tower. So he arrives at 5 a.m. New York time, and he departs on Sunday, 5 a.m. New York time. For you, Lone Hawk, that's 11 a.m. So Friday, 11 a.m., it's nicer, it's a little later. Sunday, 11 a.m., all right? How do you know Zur's in the tower? The purple mark over here. I actually didn't know about this for years until I was watching somebody else's video. This was years ago, before Destiny 2 came out. And I was like, oh, that's cool. And it disappears. It really does. If you come in like later in the week, this will be gone. Anyway, he's got some good stuff for us. He definitely does. There's some stuff I haven't seen in a while. The thing is, if you already have everything Zur has, then there's no surprise for you. So I already have everything Zur carries. I'm missing raid weapons. That's all I'm missing, raid weapons. But he's got a decent collection, and you can get a good amount of exotics and some really good ones from him. Except Gjallarhorn. Not anymore. I understand he was at one point, and I did not get a Gjallarhorn from Zur. Anyway, he's right here by the big round door, which we get to go through in Destiny 1. Damn, I missed the Red War. That was cool. Getting to go through this door during the Red War was awesome. All right, and here he is. And what has he got? By the way, just a warning, if you hear a dingle bell or, that's Mina. Right now she's up on top, but she will randomly run around and she might come in front of the camera. I got her a hat. All right. So first off, we have Bad Juju and Dragon's Bane. Awesome. Bad Juju is a good weapon to have. This is Hoodoo. All right. This is Dragon's Bane. So this is Turtle from Super Mario Brothers. And this is Bowser from Super Mario Brothers. Okay, maybe not Bowser. But, come on. Upgrade. Turtle? Tell me, does that not look like a turtle from Mario? So you are getting the Bowser ornament, Dragon's Bane. And what makes Bad Juju such a wonderful weapon that everyone always says you need Bad Juju? You have to have what? You don't have Bad Juju? Wow, I'm shocked. How do you not have Bad Juju? Everyone has Bad Juju. Yeah, I'm fixing up my setup so the cables aren't insane, and so that's why I'm holding the microphone today. All right, Bad Juju. String of Curses. After each kill, this weapon will reload, so you don't have to reload. Instantly, it will reload instantly, and increase damage for a short time. Kills will help charge your super, and that's the main thing. Use this, and your super will charge faster. It's also great if Trickle, which is a modifier that drops how fast your super charges, or all of your abilities charge. So this is great for that. It will increase the rate of your super. So this is a really good weapon to have if you want to use your super a lot. Plus, come on. This is one of those exotics, like I've said before, that is an exotic. There are exotics that are like, are you sure you're not just an exotic dressed up for Halloween as an exotic? Like a legendary dressed up as an exotic? Because some of them, the perks are like, you can get that in a legendary. No big deal. But then you have the exotics that are actual exotics. This thing is, the weapon will reload, increase damage, and you get a faster charge for your super. Come on, this thing's a beauty. And it's a Super Mario themed one to boot. Now, there. So, this is a definite yes, you need it. If you don't have it, you need it. All right? That's all I'm going to say. Next, we have Red Death. Another you must have. If you do not have Red Death, for shame. Well, no, I shouldn't blame you. It may not be your fault. Red Death and Steel Witch. Why? I carry Red Death with me all of the time. So you are getting Steel Witch, which is that ornament. That's a pretty sweet ornament. I think this ornament is ridiculously awesome. What makes Red Death so amazing and why you I carry this thing with me all of the time. This is one of the, by default, if I'm going to go do anything in Destiny, I make sure I have Red Death. So Red Death has Red Death. Here comes the kitten. Each kill heals you and speeds up reloads. So basically, first off, it's great for, there she is. So first off, there's the modifier exposure, which means that you do not have, your health does not regenerate. So your shields are stronger, your health does not regenerate. You use Red Death, your health will regenerate because each kill heals you. And not only that, it speeds up reload. So it's another exotic that's just like mega buff exotic. But each death heals you, which is great. On top of that, if you're doing something really, really difficult, like when I was first trying to solo Challenge of the Elders, I would often use, now I don't need Red Death. Now I pick whatever the hell I want to use for Challenge of the Elders. But when I was first doing it, this thing was great because you would survive longer. Any content that you're having difficulty with, sometimes it helps to use Red Death simply because it heals you fast. So it's faster to use Red Death to heal. So great weapon. I highly recommend. I said I always carry it with me. It's a great weapon to have if you do not have Red Death. So you have two great ones this week. You got Red Death and Bad Juju. They're both wonderful weapons to have. All right. Next, we've got Zalos. Oh, damn. This week is amazing. I didn't even realize we have Zalo Supercell. Zalo Supercell is another must-have weapon. If you do not have Zalo Supercell, kitten's playing with a bell. If you do not have Zalo Supercell, you need it. Absolutely, you need Zalo Supercell. Now, Zalo Supercell is a third exotic of exotic proportions. It is a mega buff exotic because this thing is just amazing. So first off, the most important thing you have to remember, this is Destiny 1. In Destiny 1, the primary slot, okay, usually only has kinetic. There's a few exotics that have elemental burn. For example, the Adept raid weapons. Zalo Supercell is not an Adept raid weapon. You can pick it up from Xur, obviously. Zalo Supercell is an auto rifle with arc burn. So that alone makes it an awesome weapon to have. All right? That alone, you don't have to do a raid to get it. It's worth it just for that. Okay? This is great because now you can have 3 different elemental types on a single build. So you can have a primary, a secondary, and a heavy because this is a primary. Normally it's kinetic. So that alone makes it just amazing to have. But then, that's not all, ladies and gentlemen. This thing is worth every strange coin you spend on it. Brought to you by the Corpus. Yes, we're big on the magnetic and the electric damage in the Corpus. So obviously this is one of ours. Arc projectiles have a chance to chain lightning when enemies are closer together. So chain lightning attacks. I mean, this reminds me of my brain is freezing, but this reminds me of so many, you know what, the Oma. But it reminds me of so many Corpus weapons that have arc burn. Like arc just, electric attacks. Or by there are a couple of Corpus weapons I know that have built into them electric. So like the Oma. You don't even have to put a mod for electric. It already has electric in it. I love the Oma. They're Teflon, I can't remember what they're called. They're big sticks you carry. Anyway. So arc projectiles have a chance to chain lightning when enemies are close together, which is awesome. It's great, especially when you have massive mobs. This thing is phenomenal for that. But it also has this. Double kills with this weapon, charge amount of super energy, and return ammo to the magazine. I mean, damn it, what happened to these amazing exotics? I can't speak, though. I haven't played Destiny 2 in 3 months. Okay, let me know in the comments. Has things gotten better in the game? Has Osiris or Saint 14 been killed? Because I don't know, I think Osiris needs to just depart from the game forever. He was so much better before he came back. Okay. So I mean, look at this. You've got the primary weapon with arc burn. You got the double kills with the weapon charge a small amount of your super energy. You got returning ammo to the magazine. You've got the chain lightning attack. This thing is a beauty. You need it. You absolutely need this thing. You have to pick this up. So 3 amazing super exotics this week that you absolutely need. Amazing weapons this week. All right, now let's see what we got with the gear. So we've got the usual Legacy Engram, Helmet Engram, Legacy Engram, usually a year 1. You might get lucky, get a year 2. Or, I mean, if you have a bajillion strange coins, I have some people telling me they've got 3,000 strange coins. Personally, if I had 3,000 strange coins, I'd be going for heavy ammo synths and just heavy ammo synths. But, I mean, I don't know what to tell you. Heavy ammo synths are obviously the smart choice over a legacy engram, but you do you, boo-boo. All right, so next what we got? We've got for the Titans, the MK44 stand-asides, which, I mean, think about it. Some of these names, it's like you're in the height of battle. You're not going to be going, did you bring the MK4? The names are so complicated. So complicated. What does this thing do? Increase the duration of shoulder charge and tighter turn radius while sprinting. Seems okay. I mean, the weapons, you know what? The weapons will make up for it. The weapons are amazing. Yeah, it's longer shoulder charge and tighter turn radius. All right. What have we got for the hunters? We've got the Shinobu's Vow. Improve skip grenade and gain an additional skip grenade charge. All right. You get at least another skip grenade charge, so that's better than this. Okay. I mean, everything, that feels kind of meh too. There's some really cool exotics for armor, but... And finally, supers generate an extra orb. Revive, light beyond nemesis. All right, warlocks, you've definitely lost it this week. Come on. This is something you can only use, all right, if you're in a fire team. So while it's probably great if you're in a fire team, as someone who primarily plays solo, I will admit a bias. So if you're playing in a fire team, let me know if this is great or not, because I don't know how long it cuts down on being revived. So supers generate an extra orb. One of the hardest things with playing Destiny, if you're a solo player primarily, is then it's harder in some ways to play with a fire team. Because you don't take into account the benefits of being in a fire team, because there's certain benefits in a fire team and certain things you will do as part of a fire team that's different than when you're soloing. So for example, like if I'm doing Challenge of the Elders solo versus with a person, I have to remember that I play a little extra cautious, because if I die, that's it. I don't take as many risks when I'm soloing it, because so I'm a little extra cautious, because like I said, you have to start the whole thing all over again. On the other hand, if you're with a fire team, you could take extra risk because you could be rest. So then there's the whole orb thing. Orbs are different in Destiny 1, and it's more of a fire team thing. So let me know. As I said, it's harder to. It depends if you're primarily a fire team player. I guess it's the same thing. You have to take into account things differently when you're a solo player, but I'm not entirely sure. It's probably a little more different if you're primarily a fire team person versus primarily a solo person. Anyway, let me know in the comments. This is number 3. I'm going to put it in order of Hunter first, Titan second, Warlocks third. But if you have a favorite exotic of the armor type this week, let me know in the comments. As I said, pick up all the weapons. If you can get all the weapons, I would highly recommend it. I know somebody commented recently, I made a video a couple of years back about collecting strange coins, and they said this was still a useful video. So if you want that, or if you want me to update it, I still have to make those videos about exotics, but it's been quite a week. It's been fun, but has been busy. So cool. Anyway, now we got the usual other stuff. As I said, heavy ammo synths. One can never have enough heavy ammo synths. Brought to you by, as always, the Corpus, because we are the marketing masters and corporate overlords of everybody. You may be playing a video game and you think there is no Corpus involved. Don't worry. If there's a shop, we're there. Right? In-game. We don't do the out-of-game stuff because, yeah. So you got an in-game shop, a vendor selling armor. Look carefully. There's probably a Corpus logo somewhere. Anyway, thank you for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. Mina has been a little quieter than usual. She likes to run around. She has a bell around her neck. So I've watched several videos of mine just to see if you could hear her. And yeah, you will hear a bell. That's her. That's little Mina. She also likes to play with anything. Anything with a bell. In fact, the best way to get her out of hiding is to find a ball with a bell and roll it across the floor. If she's hiding for some reason, she will come running out because she likes anything with bells. Absolutely anything. Anyway, like I said, thank you for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, and I hope to see you in the tower. I will probably be live streaming at least a little this weekend. There's a lot to do this weekend, and cool. I've been playing Monster Hunter World, so we'll see.